Hello, my name's Jim Nailon, and I'm a liturgical guitarist. I'm introducing a series of videos on fingerpicking in order to help those guitarists, church guitarists that have been strumming for many, many years but want to learn some fingerpicking skills so that they can play hymn arrangements, instrumental hymns, as in church. My website, liturgicalguitarist.com, I created about 20 years ago to share arrangements that I was making of hymns. And now I have over 100 hymns that are free and about 30 hymns that are under contract with Oregon Catholic Press. And I have to pay them a royalty for those arrangements. So I have to charge $2 or $3 for those. So anyway, I've been playing guitar about 50 years, over 50. Way back in '76, I got my degree in classical guitar. I've been a church guitarist for most of those years. I grew up Southern Baptist, was Methodist and Lutheran as a young man, then became a Catholic, converted to Catholicism. So I also, you'll find I'm not the most charismatic presenter on the web. I have Tourette's syndrome. I don't say bad words or anything, but I do have a vocal tic of clearing my throat, and I have little twitches in my face and things like that. So you might see some of that from time to time. So my mission statement is to enhance the status of guitar and the practice of guitar as an instrument in liturgical worship by providing musical arrangements of hymns that are suitable for preludes and postludes and musical interludes. So that's my goal. I love the guitar, and I love playing it in church. When I play at church, I'm generally a soloist. Now, I also sing, but I will play 15 minutes of prelude of hymns before Mass starts, and usually play one or two postludes after Mass is over as people are exiting the church. So on my website, liturgicalguitarist.com, all of my arrangements are on the hymnal page. You'll click on that and you'll see them grouped by either different seasons or different liturgical functions, such as Advent, seasons, Advent, Christmas, Easter, or functions like general worship or Eucharistic hymns or adoration. The new page that's going to be added at the start of 2023 is called Lessons, and it's divided into 3 sections. The first one is called Series Introduction, and that has 3 videos in it. This is the only video that I'm making right now that does not have a piece of sheet music that goes along with it. So all of the other videos in the series will also have an accompanying piece of sheet music that will be next to it there. You click on the sheet music icon for the paper copy, and you can print it out for free, or you click on the video to watch the tutorial video. So the first section is the intro section, and it has this video and then 2 other videos that relate to the basics of music, reading music, and some things about tablature, where the notes are. If you already know that information, then skip them. Go right on to the other sections. The second section is called Fretting Hand, and it has 4 videos. Second section is Plucking Hand. I'm using the terms plucking and fretting instead of left and right hand because I don't want to offend any lefties out there. So the first set is the plucking hand, yes. And in that one I teach arpeggios, some basic arpeggio technique. the hand positioning, correct hand positioning, and then the last section is called fretting hand, and that one teaches an introduction to scales, playing scales, and good left hand fingering habits. And if you get through all of those videos, you should have the basics that you need to play my arrangements. Then start with something easy like Immaculate Mary and work your way through the arrangements. One thing you'll want to use as you're learning these, or I would recommend it anyway, is a metronome. And metronomes, now you can find them on your phone or your iPad or computer. So it's not like you have to go down to the music store and buy one like you did when I was starting out. So here's a picture of a metronome that's a free application on my iPad. It's called, I think, Metro Timer or Metro Tuner, one of those. But anyway, it looks like this. You set the speed by scrolling across here. It'll go all the way up to 250 and down as slow as 30. So whatever speed that you want to set it at, and you'll see some metronome markings on my sheet music, like 60, and then you click this, and it'll give you a steady beat to keep you honest as you're learning all these techniques. Because it's real important to, especially when you're learning and practicing, to play in strict rhythm. Eventually you'll learn how to be more free and expressive, but as you're learning technique, I really recommend using a metronome. When I was studying classical guitar, it was essential. It really was valuable. So I would strongly recommend them, and they're all over the place for free. And everybody seems to have a phone these days, so you should have no problem finding a metronome to practice with. So that's all I have to say about this new series on lessons for fingerstyle. I pray God blesses your playing, and I wish you peace.